and that it needs 30 minutes afterward for us to reset. So I automatically have that in there. So there's no way it can get, overbooked or anything like that. I want to say it's in the bookability. Maybe not. But yes, it does shut it down. I'm just trying to see where it shuts it down at though. But I do have it so it automatically shuts it down. But this is where, I think this is it, honestly. Maybe not. I'm trying to figure out, this is just our info, the description, photos we have uploaded. How do I do that? Because I definitely have it as a thing, but in here, this is how it used to be. So like if it has no bookings, it auto closes 6 hours before. And then if it has one or more bookings, it would close out 30 minutes before. But on weekends, we actually don't abide by that. We just have it open. But this might be it. It might be that it closes it, but I actually don't know where that is. I definitely have it set.
Yeah, I'd noticed it before, but
I think it's actually this. Oh, I have it as exclusive, so once booked, all other bookings on the same availability must also use this customer type, but I don't think that's right either. It does though. I can absolutely show you that it does. So I'll make a new booking for this tomorrow. And I mean, we can override it too, so we actually don't have, it'll yell at us, but I can make it for only 1, 2, or 3 people. It'll just yell and say you're under the minimum. And we can go more people too. It'll just yell at us as well. We'll just do the 4 to show. I guess we can do my phone number. And I'll just do my email, that's fine. Send confirmation email. We can add in notes or whatever. This is all our extra stuff. I'll show you how we actually chart the t-shirts in a minute. We're not going to add payment right now though. And then we'll hit complete. And then as soon as it goes through, tell me that I have due, but it has now been shut down. So if I were to go online tomorrow, let me see if I can pull that back up. That was we did Baker Street. For tomorrow at 12:20, now sold out.
Right. Okay. While you're clicking there too, I know one of the comments I've heard a bit is how some clients don't like how it launches you off the website into this other screen. Does that bother you at all, or have you noticed anything quirky about that?
It doesn't bother me as much because my site is still in the background. So I don't think it looks as that crazy, if that makes sense, but I've definitely seen ones where they open a whole new tab and it goes completely off. So I like, that I like yours that it's on there, but I'm not super, to me this is okay because it's still kind of on my site. I don't like how I can't click off of this right now. I have to hit that close button. I don't like that.
Right.
Because to me, this seems like a pop-up and that I should be able to click right out of it, but it doesn't work. Right. So I really want to find how I do that, and I don't know for you guys, and I don't know how I have that set up. I really don't. I haven't really set up a new game in a while. But I want to say it has something to do with this. Or it might be, no, that's what it is. I think I have it set as our resources. So per customer, it uses, I just have Baker Street as 1. So that's what it is. So let me go to our resources. So when we first started, that's what it is. When we were public, sorry, I haven't set up a new game in a while. And I just copy all the stuff. So before we were private, we had, it can hold up to 8. So, settings, I can do advanced stuff. It uses, people. One person uses, that's what I would set up in here. So I would say, one person, I could require it per customer, require it for the whole booking, but one person, uses 8 of 1. So this was the old way. So require per person for the Baker Street mystery, that's our new one that we had to create. So when you do one person, it uses 1 of the 8 that we have available.
Okay.
Right.
And then, so these were what, I could name this now, but this is what we have now and what we use now. So for a private room, I don't know how to change that actually, the name of it, but now it uses 1 of our, for anything, for any customer, it doesn't matter, it uses our new one, which is what we created. There's only 1 available.
Right.
And it's restricted to nothing, and it checks overuse and everything. So, these past ones were restricted to those bookings. So that's how it is. It goes off of the resources and what's available. So that's how that works, and that's how we do that.
Could you click on the reporting for a second? I'm just curious what
Yep.
that shows you and what options are there.
Yep, so it gives us a little breakdown, a real quick overview of it. In the last 7 days, we made 42 reservations, 30 were online or direct. That's what we've made in the past 7 days. I can click and do payouts and refunds and see just for the last month, like this is where I come in and see, okay, that was, deposited, was initiated, this one's set to go out, like I can see all that good stuff. I can, go to invoices, I can go to our contacts. We don't use this very much because technically I'm getting the contact of the person that made the reservation. Sales, I can do sales by user, and I can, run a report. I can do it for today. I can do it for a custom date. I can change on what I have it report to me on. I can do a summary or a detailed report. So it shows me what's going on. I can do by booking, I can do by customers, I can do by custom field answers. So this is one of the ones where I was talking about, how did you hear about us? Which staff member recommended you, when it's any value. And I can, make that custom field answer come up. I don't know in the past. I don't know if anyone's been mentioned in the last 30 days. I don't know if it'll ever come up. So, Lola was mentioned once. I could have it through, I could change it and it could give me like the booking number and all that, and then I could see, okay, someone said that this is saying that they said, that they heard about us, staff member, but then they didn't hit a name. So, yeah, how did you hear about us? They heard about us from a current staff member, but they didn't hit name. And then, yeah, Lola was mentioned. So I can do that kind of stuff. There's a lot more to do and run reports on that we don't necessarily do, but yeah, no, I mean, I can see credit card disputes, all that good stuff, our crew members. They can basically make a report for like everything in here.
Yeah, it definitely looks like there's a lot of options there.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on. But is there anything else you wanted to say, or?
I don't think so, but I know we've been together here for a while, and there'll probably be things that dawn on me after.
Okay.
But I really appreciate this. I've been very curious to learn about, what people are seeing and using, what they like, what they don't like. So you've been very helpful,
Yeah.
and I really appreciate that.
No problem.
And yeah.